Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. There are how many people here right now?
11, sir.
Oh, I had a problem. They gave me a name as Jain Srivastav. How did it happen? I'm trying to change. I'm called Jain Srivastav. I don't know how could it happen. I can't hear you. Tejas, I can't hear you. Let's see. What's the problem? Yeah, it says Jain Srivastav.
Hello. Can one of you please confirm if I'm audible? Okay, yeah. Oh, so you're muted. Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome you all for this session. You're welcome to ask any question. And I think you have to put your hand up, right? So that we can.
Okay. Hello everyone. We have Professor J. Srinivasan here with us, who's the professor for the climate change science course. I'm Tejas, and we have Mohit here. We are the TAs for this particular course. So I request you all now to please unmute yourself and ask the questions. If you are not comfortable coming here on the mic and asking the question, you may please post the question on the chat box. Okay, we have a question here from Tanjuma Nalwadi. What is greenhouse effect?
Already, this has been covered. Let me repeat. It is the difference between radiation surface and what is going out into space. That difference is the energy absorbed by radiation by the atmosphere. Okay? Is that clear?
Should be, sir. The person who asked the question is not here in the meeting. I think that question came from the Google form.
Okay, so that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't have questions, what we can do is you can come here up on the camera and introduce yourself and let us know why you are interested in the course. What's your background so that we can better cater the materials and the assignments aligned to the diverse profile that's present.
Yeah, the next question is, will the exam be disruptive? I don't know what it means. I think it will be multiple choice. It'll be quite easy. So it'll be easier than your assignment, okay? Assignment is a little more, the final exam will be quite easy. You just have to revise all the material that is covered, okay?
I believe they meant descriptive.
No, it is only multiple choice, only questions about in which you have one answer, not descriptive. You will have four choices. You have to find out which one is correct. So you already are doing assignment where you are choosing multiple choice. it will be like that, but it will be simpler. Assignment is a little more complicated. You have to read a problem and understand it. But in the final, because there are many questions, we'll keep it simple. Yes, Sachin.
So good afternoon, sir. So Sachin here. I am from basically NIT Hamirpur. Sir, my promptly question is that I am interested in atmospheric sciences, more overly in aerosols, optical depth, and other stuff. I am from a pure physics background, so I am confused that whether this course will be useful for me or not.
Okay, actually, this is not
Hello.
for you to get a job. Okay, this is a course to create awareness about climate change. So it doesn't matter whether you join IAS or you go into management or you're going to do something else. You must know about climate change because it is going to be part of your life. It's going to affect you in many ways. So as an intelligent human being, you must know all the issues, both the science and the politics of climate change. Okay? So this is for your general education. It will help you. In some interview, they'll ask you, so you have to know the answer. Okay? And there may be somebody in your interview who may be a climate change skeptic. He might ask you, how do you know climate change is occurring? You should be able to answer it based on this course. Okay? And I'm hoping you also will convince others who didn't take the course. They also should be able to understand this through you. Okay?
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, with respect to the question on aerosols, we do have a lecture coming up sometime around week 8 or week 7, wherein there will be lectures particularly related to aerosols and the associated effects. Sachin, I hope that answers. And regarding the yes, sir. Regarding the lecture material, we will check with the NPTEL team and see if the week 2 materials are uploaded or not. We'll make sure that it's uploaded sooner. Week 2 assignments are live.
Tejas, I thought that anyway, all the lectures have been transcribed, right?
Yes, yes. No, notes are already there.
Yeah, that can be uploaded. Am I right?
It can be uploaded, yes.
Yeah. So because it's based on the same video, you can upload it.
No, I mean, I'm not allowed to upload. I think the backend team has to do that. I'll cross-check with them.
But it should be uploaded immediately after the lecture so that people can follow it.
Okay, sir.
If they are not done it so far, I think we should be able to upload it anywhere because this is not new material. This is what was covered last year, right? So
yes,
I don't know why there's a delay. I don't know.
Or else I'll upload it to a Google Drive and share the link immediately after the session.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? There are 21 here. I mean, all of you should be asking questions.
Vedika, assignments will go live every week as soon as the sessions go live. So week 1 and week 2 assignments are already available. Week 3 will be going live this Friday, I suppose. So you're requested to check the assignments that are live and please submit the same. Okay, nothing phone 2A. You may proceed to ask the question.
Very good afternoon, sir. This is Shweta here.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I have one question regarding not this course, but actually, I am trying for assistant professor job, sir. I want to ask that whether these joining these courses will give the credit points to by UGC normed rules or.
Tejas, I didn't follow that. Did you follow the question?
Okay, I think she's asking whether taking the current NPTEL course, the credits of these course, whether they are valid for assistant professorship position, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That I don't know, but it carries credit. Whether it will be useful in which college you're applying to?
So actually, I have done MSc in botany and I have enrolled for my PhDs. And
Okay.
I have even been like they have given the job descriptives. So I have applied there for Karnataka government, sir. I
Okay.
want to ask that whether NPTEL course, what I have joined now, they will give me the credit points for the promotion or maybe even to join as assistant professor in the first step itself.
That I don't know, but if you look at it, correct credit according to national NEP policy. This has credit. I think you can go through. So if you go to the website, they say that this course carries some credit, right? It says that.
This
Or-
has
yeah.
credit. No, this
no,
has credits.
But where? Mohit, you are, I think, muted.
Okay, the credits, whether they're valid or not, has to be inquired with the concerning authorities. Like if you're being, whoever granted you the offer letter, I believe you'll have to take it with them, ma'am. Because again, if it is for your UG courses or PG courses, these credits are valid. But for assistant professorship, I'm not sure. If Mohit, do you know?
So, the credits, you can hear me now? Okay,
Yes.
so the credits are gonna go to ABC, that is Academic Bank of Credit. So that is a policy which government launched, whether you are affiliated with the college, you can take courses from multiple NPTEL courses, and those credits will be reflected in your mark sheet. But it is for the students. I'm not sure about the professor here. So if you want to see if these credits are there in your name, you can download the ABC, Academic Bank of Credits.
Yeah, but what I want to mention is that irrespective of the credit, in an interview that you will attend, you will ask questions related to climate change. So it's good for you to have a good understanding of the subject, because any interview you attend, I'm sure they're going to ask you some question on climate change. Okay? Yes, Anurag? Some Anurag wanted to talk, right?
Okay, Anurag is. Okay, so Anurag has posted his query in the chat box. He wants to know whether this credit will be considered for his PhD coursework. Is that right, Anurag?
Yeah, that he's an IIT. That I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. So I'm Anurag. I am currently doing my PhD from IIT Kharagpur as a working professional. So my department has told me that I can do NPTEL courses and they will consider my credits from this course, the score which I'll obtain, they will convert into their credits.
Okay, that's good. About Tejas in IISc, is it included? I'm curious. You can find out.
It is, yes.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. So this goes into your course credit, is it?
Yes, sir.
NPTEL?
Yes.
How many credits can you take from NPTEL?
So
Any
I have,
idea?
in one semester, one can do maximum 16 credits, I think.
Okay.
Maximum
No,
16.
now, can a student take all credits from NPTEL and nothing from the IISc? That's not possible, right? There has to be an upper limit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Find out. I didn't know that. Find out what is it.
No, if it is for PhD, the courses that you're going to select has to be in consultation with your supervisor.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay, that's right. So if the supervisor approves it, it can be taken. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's good. So about that person who asked about government of Karnataka, that we don't know. That we have to find out whether the government gives weightage to NPTEL courses. I don't know.
Academic institutes do consider that, sir, but for the job, the assistant professorship, we are not sure about it.
Yeah. Anybody else? I want to add this based on some of the questions already asked, not here but before. Number of people asking question about local climate change. Okay, what I want to tell you, the first part of the course is focused on global climate change. That is because it is easy to understand. It involves only radiation, and you can do things analytically in a simple way. Later in the course, we will talk about local climate change. It is very complicated. You have to use very complex models. So we will show you the results. But you must remember that local climate change is much more difficult to understand than global climate change. Take Bangalore. The climate of Bangalore depends not only on the global climate, it also depends upon amount of built-up area in Bangalore, which way the wind is blowing, okay, and amount of clouds in Bangalore, so many things. So local climate change is very complicated, and you can understand only if you run very complex climate models, which we'll discuss in this course, but which you will not be able to actually run unless you have a big computer, okay? But remember that the idea of this course is for you to understand what causes global climate change and how is it different from local climate change. Okay, that's the main purpose. But local climate change has many factors. For example, somebody asked questions related to agriculture. Okay, in agriculture, it's very complicated. It depends on rainfall pattern. Okay, depends on the soil, depends on clouds, of course. So, if you want to know whether in your area the crop yield will be affected by climate change, the answer is not simple. Okay, as you go to smaller and smaller scales, life is more complicated. So, this course will not be able to help you to predict local climate change because it's much more complex. I hope that's clear to all of you. There are any other questions?
Also, we have two assignments out so far. If you are facing any issues with the assignments or any queries regarding that, please feel free to raise those queries here as well.
Mohit, we can't hear you. Yeah, what is problem 2? Covering question. Tejas, can you look at that?
Yes, sir, I'm opening it.
Okay.
Is it related to the albedo question? Okay, regarding that, you're basically questioned about what would be the effective albedo in each of those given scenarios. So you're given the fraction coverage of each of the land type. Assignments will, okay, Vivo V2509, assignments are available in each week's content list. It will be available towards the bottom. So regarding this question, the way to proceed is you're being given what is the fraction of each land type or each surface cover type under a given scenario. For instance, question 6 says 60% of land area is covered by vegetation, 20% by snow ice, and the rest is bare land. So the way to proceed is take those as fractions. 60% would be 0.6. Then you're supposed to multiply with the respective albedo of the surface type. Okay, so you take the fraction coverage of the given land, given surface type, multiply with the albedo that is computed based on the incoming and the reflected radiation, sum the total, then you will get the effective albedo for a given scenario. Is that okay? Anurag?
Yeah, actually, the incoming radiation and subtracting by that the outgoing one and into 0.6.
No, I request you to revisit the lecture. Albedo is not incoming minus outgoing. It is basically reflected divided by the incident radiation. So there are two radiation components shown for each of the surface type. One is the incident radiation or the incoming over that land type, and what is being reflected, how much amount it's reflected. That is what is shown. So if you take the ratio, you're going to get the albedo.
Okay,
And also assignment week 1 and week 2 assignments are due on 4th. So I request you all to please be careful about the deadline. If you have any queries, we are also having weekly interaction, weekly live sessions, sometime on Friday or Saturday. That will be posted in the announcement sections. So you're also encouraged to join those sessions and ask any assignment related queries there. Is it okay? I hope that answers your query, Anurag.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Do we have any more assignment related questions or any course related questions? In week 1, I think we covered 0-degree energy balance model, 0-dimension energy balance model. We are now proceeding into 1-dimension energy balance model in the vertical with the 2-layer atmosphere in week 2. Any queries regarding any of the concepts covered so far regarding black body radiations or surface type? For those of you who have joined now, you are welcome to ask any questions related to the course content covered so far, or if you have any queries regarding what will be coming next, or any of the assignment problems that you are having trouble with.
Yeah, I just want to point out one question asked not here, but earlier, we showed an example of a thin plastic sheet which is transparent to infrared radiation, right? There was a example I gave. So one of them asked if the plastic sheet is transparent to infrared radiation, then how come you can use it for greenhouses? The answer is how transparent the sheet is depends upon the thickness. It's very, very thin, it'll be totally transparent. If it's slightly thicker, it'll absorb all the radiation. So for greenhouse, you use somewhat thicker sheets, not thin sheets. Okay? Somebody has asked the book for the course. It is given in the slide show. I don't know how they have missed it. The books we are using. It is mentioned in the, I think, the very first lecture or second lecture, right? If they have
Yes.
missed it,
No, we have also replied. We have listed the
Okay.
books that
okay. But I must tell you that in the last 2 years, many more books have come. You can do a Google search and get many more books. So that's not a problem. Somebody said radiation and GHG is different. Please comment on this. And where can I check the assignment? What does it mean? I don't. Do you follow it, Teja, these two questions in the chat box?
the chat box, I only see the question regarding radiation and greenhouse gas. So I think they're referring to the greenhouse effect, probably. I mean, what you mentioned regarding the plastic sheet, is that right, Ravinder? Or it would be better if you can unmute yourself and post the question if it's convenient.
Yeah, somebody is asking, is attendance percentage criteria? I don't think, right?
There won't be, I mean, as you will be, as the sessions are available online, so there's no attendance criteria. You are
But-
free to.
But for assignment, there is.
Yes.
I think they have to do minimum of what? They should get minimum marks in assignment, right?
They're supposed to do all the assignments. I think they're going to take the best.
No, but they're
into-
also supposed to get minimum marks in the assignment.
Yes.
Minimum marks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So assignments are very important. There is no attendance as such.
Okay. Regarding the query on radiation and greenhouse effect, I think they're confused between what radiation is and what greenhouse effect is.
Yeah. So let me just say that greenhouse gases are those gases which cause greenhouse effect. Okay. So greenhouse effect is the radiation leaving the planet minus leaving the surface minus leaving the top of the atmosphere. That is the greenhouse effect. The gases which cause that effect are called greenhouse gases. Is that clear?
Now, regarding what the plastic sheet has to do with the greenhouse effect, what it basically does is the radiation which passes in through the sheet into the greenhouse is absorbed, let's say, by the surface or the internally present components, and with respect to their surface temperature, they start emitting out. As they're at a lower temperature, the emission will mostly be in the long wave regime, or mostly in the thermal IR regime. So as your sheet material that you're using for covering the greenhouse is opaque to these radiations, they won't be able to go out of the enclosure. So the heat remains trapped essentially. So that is what greenhouse are. That's what greenhouses do using those material, which is slightly different from what greenhouse gases do, which is present in the atmosphere. They are present throughout the atmosphere, whereas this is the casing which is at the top of the greenhouse.
Yeah, I want to add one more thing. The best example of greenhouse effect is if you sit inside a car, the temperature is much higher than outside because the glass in the car is transparent to solar but opaque to radiation that you emit. Okay, so all of you have seen on a hot day, you get inside a car, the car is much hotter than outside. Actually, somebody has done, and you can do it. You can put a thermometer in the place where they keep the luggage in the back of the car, and a thermometer in the front seat. They will have different temperature because in the luggage compartment it's all opaque. Solar radiation doesn't get in, right? But in the main place where we sit, it is transparent. Radiation comes in, cannot go back, and so temperature is about 5 to 10 degrees more than in the luggage compartment or the dicky.
I believe everyone here would be comfortable in English. So as we are not really that familiar with Hindi, we would refrain.
Actually, I would say, Tejas, what is your mother tongue?
Kannada.
Okay, so you can ask in Kannada or ask in Tamil, ask in Hindi or in English. I was hoping somebody would know Telugu or Malayalam. Actually,
What's the question?
Today you can translate that, right? I wonder if somebody talks any language, we can have a translation in the captions, right? You can do that.
Yeah, I think there is AI companion mode wherein they can set it up.
Yeah. You can ask question any language.
आप हिंदी में आप क्वेश्चन पूछिए, आपको जो भी डाउट्स है हम ट्राई करें, कोशिश करेंगे कि हम हिंदी में भी समझा सकें.
Yeah, I want to give answer to one question which I asked you. I had mentioned that we get data for the past climate through ice core. Somebody is asking, can we also get it by drilling through the earth? The answer is yes. If you want to know what happened more than 1 million years ago, then ice core is not very useful. You can go to the bottom of the ocean, drill as much as you can. You get back the climate of the earth going back even 100 million years. Okay. So a lot of information about the past climate is stored in the ocean floor. You go below, you get lots of information about what happened in the last 100 years. But ice core only gives you about 1 million years of data because it's about 4 kilometers thick and that is the amount of time over which ice has been formed. If you're going to go beyond that, you have to go to bottom of the ocean. You take a ship and you drill as deeply as possible. We'll discuss that later. What is this? My question is, what is black hole?
I think that he means black body. He or she means black body.
Oh, black body. See, black body, as we discussed in the class, is an ideal body which absorbs all the radiation at all wavelengths and emits the maximum radiation for a given temperature. Okay. So this is our reference for comparing any real surface. We compare with this ideal body. If some of you have a background in thermodynamics, the example there is Carnot cycle. Carnot cycle is an ideal cycle. You cannot make it in real world. But we compare all real engines with the Carnot engine, which is our reference. So in radiation, our reference is a black body, which is what you might call an abstract concept, because in the laboratory, you cannot make a perfect black body. You can make a body with emissivity of 0.99 or 0.9999, but not 1. So it's an ideal surface for which Planck derived the theoretical formula more than 120 years ago, and that's our reference. Okay, we compare everything with that.
I think आपको हिंदी में जवाब चाहिए था. मैंने अभी एक क्विक से गूगल सर्च करके पता किया कि ब्लैक होल को कृष्णिका कहा जाता है हिंदी में, और एक ऐसा भौतिक पिंड है जिस पर जो कोई भी विकिरण गिरता है वो उसे अपने अंदर समा लेता है. वो किसी भी विकिरण को प्रतिफलन नहीं करता है, तो जो भी विकिरण उसमें जो समा जाता है वो उसे ऊर्जा की तरह फिर से पर्यावरण में वो प्रकटित करता है. तो ये जो भौतिक पिंड है ये काल्पनिक है और ये भौतिक स्तर पर एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है. तो
by the way, I think there is the question about black hole. See, black hole is a concept in astronomy. Okay, it absorbs all radiation but doesn't emit any radiation. It is not same as black body. Black body and black hole are two different things. We don't discuss black hole in this course. It's a very tough concept in astronomy or in cosmology, really, that there is an area which any radiation, you don't get anything back. Everything goes in, nothing goes back. So that is a very different concept.
So there is a question on the impact of thickness of atmosphere on absorptivity and emissivity.
Yeah. What is the question? I don't know.
So they're asking whether the thickness of the atmosphere layer, would it influence the absorptivity or emissivity of the given layer?
Definitely, 100%. As the atmosphere gets thicker, it absorbs more. It can reflect more. It can also emit more. Okay. So thickness of the atmosphere, for example, take Mars. The planet Mars has a very thin atmosphere. So there is no greenhouse effect. Venus has a very thick atmosphere. It has a very large greenhouse effect, which we'll discuss in the course. There'll be one lecture on Venus.
Okay, when you're considering a simple model where the entire atmosphere is represented as a single layer, you club the absorptivity and emissivity down to a single number. So that number accounts for the thickness of the entire atmosphere layer, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, the way to remember, go back to the course, we have said absorptivity, transmittivity, and reflectivity equals 1. Okay, that is the equation. So as the thickness goes up, absorptivity can go up, transmittivity will go down. Okay? So that's the key point. As the thickness goes up, it will absorb more, it will transmit less. So is that clear? Yeah, I think there are no other questions, looks like.
I hope all of you are aware that we have the Q&A section in the NPTEL portal, which directs you to this Google Groups or discussion forum, wherein you can ask questions anytime. I hope all of you are aware of it. If you have any more questions, I request you all to please unmute and ask the questions directly or post it in the chat box. Okay, assignments, if you go to the NPTEL portal, if you log in through your website, there will be assignment sections under respective weeks. As and when new assignments are posted, you will get notifications. Once you go to the assignment section, you will have the options to enter your answers or choices directly there on the portal. And once you're satisfied with your respective choices or entries, you can select submit your answers, which will then be submitted for grading.
Somebody asking how to submit the assignment.
Yes, sir. That was it.
Do they upload it? They just, how do they?
No. They have to select the answers and type the answers there in the website itself.
Okay.
And
But I'm surprised that they should know by now, right, how to do it.
Yes, sir.
So
If any of you are not aware of where the assignment sections are located, kindly let us know now. If possible, I'll try sharing the screen and showing you where it looks. I mean, how it looks.
Tejas, right now, how many students are registered for the course? Any idea, rough number?
Just a minute, sir.
Mhm.
Please let me know if my screen's visible.
No, right now I cannot see it. Okay, let's see.
Okay, for those of you who had query regarding where the assignment is located, so
Okay.
let's say this is the home page that you will be landing in. Once you log into the course, this is the page where you log in. So this is where you sign up. I mean, log in to the NPTEL portal. And here is where the course outline sections are displayed. Now, if we go to week 1, we already have the first assignment that is live. So if you go to week 1 and if you expand the section, you will find quiz week 1 assignment 1. And this is how the layout looks like. So you're being given the data. You're required to study the table, read the associated passage, read the following questions, compute the numbers, and type in the answers here. Once you're done typing the answers for all the questions, you have the option to submit your answers. If you select this button, your assignment will be submitted for valuation. Is that clear, everyone?
Regarding the number of participants, we have about 3,575 people who have enrolled, and out of
Yeah.
that, 180 have registered for the exam.
Okay. But we will want to encourage even those who are not in exam to do the assignments, because the real learning comes only through assignment, not lecture. Lecture is okay, but you need to do a problem to understand the subject. Okay, so I will encourage all of you, those who are not taking exam also, to answer the assignment so that you get understanding. And Tejas, when is the date for the first assignment, due date for first assignment?
4th of February, sir.
Okay. After that, you will upload the answer, right?
I think the answer is going to go public after that. I think they will get to know their marks.
But I would like, in the next discussion you have, you'll know how many are done correct or wrong. You will know the number of people got it correct, not correct? Will you find out?
I don't think so. We will not get
Oh.
that data.
Because it will be useful to know if some question everyone got it wrong, then it's good to explain it again.
I'll
So-
cross-check. I'll cross-check,
Huh?
sir. I'll cross-check with NPTEL team if we can get
Yeah.
that data.
Yeah. They should tell us every question how many right, how many wrong. If there are more than 50% are wrong, then we have to again explain what the question is. Okay. Because there could be some misunderstanding of the question as possible. So we will ask NPTEL to tell us how well they have done the assignment.
I hope the first two set of questions in the first assignment are okay, right? The
Huh?
first one is regarding the CO2 annual mean data that's given yearly, and you're asked to compute what is the average during the first 10 years, last 10 years, and what is the trend with which the CO2 concentration is rising. And the second question is to do with the surface albedo under different surface, land surface and ocean surface cover types. So you are required to compute the effective albedos in those scenarios. Second assignment, the first set of question discusses something called as the DAISY world problem, which again is a problem related to your albedo, surface albedo, and how it affects the global mean temperature. Are those problems clear to you all? And the second set of problems in assignment 2 is regarding the feedback parameter analysis. That is, if you apply a forcing onto the climate system, whether it's through increase in CO2 or change in land surface cover, or through any other activities, emission of particulate matter, there will be feedbacks, there will be responses from the climate system. Few responses tend to warm the system, few responses tend to cool the system. So the second set of questions are related to that. The formulas that you need to answer those questions are all provided, catered in the same question. You will not be required to search for formulas or constants elsewhere. It is only recommended that you watch the lectures thoroughly, test your concepts, and use the given passages and the data to answer the questions. If there are any queries that you are facing while solving those questions, please reach back to us through the Q&A portal or through that is the discussion forum, or else during the weekly interaction sessions.
Yeah, somebody is asking, he got an answer. I mean, 3 decimal places, I think. But he has to choose the range you are given, right? Can you clarify that?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about these problems. If we have accounted for the range in which you're going to get the answers. So we have not kept the answer to a numeric type. That is, you're supposed to get an exact value. That is not what we have done, because we understand that when you calculate, you will have some precisions that you're going to take. Few do it up to 2 decimal places, few do it up to 3 decimal places. So we have accounted for that and given a range, acceptable range for the answers. So your answer should be well accommodated within the right range. But for certain other types of questions, which are going to come in week 3, okay, so you are expected to give a single answer. So it doesn't matter whether it's up to 2 decimal place or 3 decimal place. The answer is not going to change for those questions because they're straight up answers. For those questions, you are expected to give the direct value. But for questions wherein the values are likely to change depending on the precision of the values that you're going to take, we have accounted for the correct range.
So you are giving a range. That's what you have to know. It has to be within that range, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
and we do not have any WhatsApp group for the course.
But you don't have?
We are not directed by
Okay.
the NPTEL team to do so.
Anyway, after the assignment is submitted, you will have a discussion session, right?
Every week there is a discussion session. I think it's on Friday,
Okay.
sometime in the evening.
Okay. So once the date is over, you can discuss fully how to
The
solve.
answers.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that may help them.
We do not have a WhatsApp group, but you're encouraged to post any questions that you have on the discussion forum in the Google's group. We are active there. Any of your questions will be addressed within the span of a day. We will try to give the responses as early as possible. Due to privacy issues, we would refrain from creating any WhatsApp groups.
By
But
the way, can they access your thing through WhatsApp? The play there where they are supposed to ask the question, can it be accessed through WhatsApp?
No, sir. I mean,
Okay.
they'll have to log in to the portal Q&A session. So there's a Google's group.
Okay.
So using the registered mail ID, they'll be able to post the questions there.
Okay. So you're saying there's already a WhatsApp group in other.
Other courses have WhatsApp groups. So I'll discuss with the NPTEL team if it's allowed, and we'll see if we can do anything about it.
I don't use WhatsApp, so I cannot help. One of you can get involved in it. Okay,
So
I think 1 hour is over, I think. So now, if there are no other questions, we can close this, right?
Yes, sir. If there are no more questions, we are ready to wrap up. If you have any queries, please let us know now. You have 2 more minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.